In this video lecture, I'm going to cover the basic definition of globalization and a few examples to make you understand the essence and the concept of the very word globalization. So, what is globalization? Let me tell you one thing. Do not only emphasize on economics while you are hearing the word globalization. Yes, I hope you have gone through the LPG reforms, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. So don't only just emphasize on economics, because we are reading sociology at the end of the day. Those who have sociology optional, they will not say this is sociology, this is just a part of sociology. This is Indian society in GS1 paper. So what is globalization? I have written the definition for you, and yep, what I'm following for making my lectures. One is vision as notes. Number two is internet, because everything is not there in this note. We have to follow internet and examples from newspapers. Obviously, in due course, the notes will get updated. I mean, our notes will get updated because we'll insert new notes at the work of an aspirant, right? When you see a good example, we can write in the exam to fetch good marks. We should include that in our notes. We can also go for some quotes for writing our answers, because this paper is a good paper for scoring good marks, and people usually neglect this paper and they get less marks in GS1, because history or geography तो सब पढ़ते हैं ना for prelims. Nobody is heading towards the society part, and here the competition ends. So I think if somebody writes 6 question आते हैं, somebody is able to write 4 questions average, 100 plus आ जाएगा, because history and geography सबका अच्छा होता है due to prelims. बहुत पढ़ते हैं हम prelims के लिए history geography. Question shouldn't get missed in history and geography. So बेकार की बातें हम छोड़ते हैं. I think somebody will comment below that the video will start from this. So sorry for that, but I'm just saying where I'm from making the lectures. So these are my source for society. For the timing, if I add something, I will tell you in my next videos. So what is globalization? Let's see. Globalization is a process of interdependence, interconnectedness, and integration, triple I, of societies and economies of the world, in such a way that if one part of the world gets affected, other parts too gets affected. Okay, so let's see what does it actually mean with the help of this diagram. I have taken this from internet. You can see this is triple I, the thing is triple I. What are the terms here used? Interdependence, एक दूसरे पर डिपेंड करना, interconnectedness, connect हो जाना. You see in this picture, every part of the world is connected with each other. And integration, जुड़ जाना, ठीक है, of societies and economies of the world. Societies and economies, that is very important. In terms of economy, you will only study economy, but in terms of sociology, you have to study societies and economies of the world. So here you have to remember 3 terms: triple I, society, and economy. How you can remember this? You can remember this with this Venn diagram I have mentioned. This is plus sign, okay. So इकोनॉमी और सोसाइटी मिल जा रहा है, triple I, and this is globalization. If you can remember this diagram, you will just write the definition. So yeah, and yeah, another thing is written that in such a way that if one part of the world gets affected, other part will get affected too. Suppose I don't want this happen. You remember the Great Depression of 1929? What happened? Yeah, the whole world gets affected for that. You know, from the war of Russia and Ukraine, the Russia got several sanctions. So yeah, other worlds are affected due to this war. You know what is happening now? Israel, Palestine. The rest of the world gets affected. There is problem of refugee. Okay, so this is what globalization do. One part of the world if gets affected, the other part of the world will surely get affected due to globalization. So this is the entire definition of globalization. Just remember these three I's and this Venn diagram, how economy and society are merging together, and that is globalization. Hope you can write the definition here. If you have some your own definition, you can search in Google as well. You will get, you can use this definition, and you should use this definition in your answers while you are writing some issues regarding the globalization topic. That should be an introduction. So let me give some examples. The women of Bihar सिल्क यार्न जो था वो ख़त्म हो गया बिकॉज मार्केट में चाइनीज़ और कोरियन यार्न आ गया था. ठीक है, these are some examples कि ग्लोबलाइजेशन के वजह से क्या हुआ. The poor gets more poorer. Obviously the poor also gets good employment. Everything happened. So that's why there I actually say if the sun rises in a part, right, it sets in another part. So that's how the nature works. Same for the globalization. You can also write this line in your answer. So that same thing. If the sun rises in this part, it sets in another part. That's how nature works, and that's how globalization works. It entered the Indian market. What happened? There were small fishing vessels, gone. Large fishing vessels. There were gum industries, actually from a tree, gone. Gum were imported from Sudan. ठीक है, ऐसे बहुत एग्जांपल्स है. फूड के लिए, मूवी के लिए, रेस्टोरेंट्स के लिए बहुत एग्जांपल्स है. We'll see this in the next video. So this is the very basic video I have made for you for understanding the concept of globalization. In the next video we're going to study that impact of globalization on Indian society as a whole or the Indian culture. There we'll learn about homogenization, localization and globalization. Okay, and also the revival of the past due to this globalization. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you have enjoyed it and learned it. Okay, thank you.